Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people, not be smart, 2 years prison sentence awaits Shettima, Tinubu vice presidential president-elect, right? If he's found guilty of double nomination by court. So you dey hear the matter, say, don't say our brother, face say where? He said this Tinubu guy, and he said they go arrest him. He said they go arrest him. He said because double nomination in the constitution say na a crime. Say so if they find am guilty, say because they don't carry the matter go court. If he's found guilty, they say go jail. Say 2 years. Now 2 years go sit down for inside jail. Go there, they drink, they do things inside jail. 2 years. Now the matter with the years, so say now 2 years they wait for Ram. Will it happen? Is it possible? Yes. Will it happen? I don't know. I don't fit tell you that one. Because this country, miss call. Somebody say miss call. Now the country where we dey so. God go help us because things not be smarty they go on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 2 years prison sentence awaits Shettima, Tinubu vice president-elect, if he's found guilty of double nomination by courts. Isaac Anumudu, a Nigerian lawyer, has come out to say that the vice presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Shettima, could be given a 2 years prison sentence by the courts, as stated by the law, if found guilty of double nomination in the previous election. According to Mr. Isaac, who appeared on an interview with our AIT this morning, the first level of the petition is not something that would take 1 week. We won't need to collect evidence and electoral malpractices from INEC. Just call INEC and come and tender Shettima's nomination form, both as vice president and as a senator. And if there is evidence that he eventually signed the form of the nomination for both vice president and senate president, don't forget what the law says. He may have emerged as candidate or won the primaries, and even been president-elect. But if he has signed the papers for both Senate and Vice President, that is 2 years prison sentence according to the Federation Constitution. According to the law, you don't even need 1 week to make this judgment. So we are waiting patiently and will bring you full speed since the matter is already in court. I don't want to be the judge and the jury and pass out a sentence already. Come with the 2 copies of his nomination papers. It will be submitted as evidence to the courts. INEC has already been contacted with regards to this matter. The party will be given 1 to 2 days each to address the tribunal on their legal implication. Does that disqualify him or not? After which a day is enough to give the ruling. So he may be landing himself in prison for 2 years because he should know, as a man who is in politics, what the law says, what governs the territory, and how it is run. So if he's found wanting in any of these areas, he'll be going to jail for nothing less than 2 years. This nonsense in Nigeria has to stop. Finally, we don't get one person wey dey talk come outside. Hey, Soros, okay. Now be talk come outside, make the voice dey loud. They say, well, if they find and say the doctor INEC say INEC bring the nomination form. If INEC bring nomination form, say na true. Say the guy na 2 form he gets. And he signed the 2 form. He say problem don't dey be that. He say, see, just that matter, so problem don't dey. Only that matter, so problem. He said, see, guy don't buy problem, and he must dance for the fight. He must dance for the matter, say, because if he continue like that, nonsense must stop now. Nonsense must stop. Not be smart they go on for this country. So people go there, just dey quiet. You see things they spoil. Everybody quiet because what they gain personally. Is that not selfishness? I just they ask because I need to know. If that's not selfish, I know what else is. You don't understand me? If that is not selfishness, I try to understand which other kind of thing be selfishness. You get me now? So now the problem with the grand be that. So You can see for yourself that every single person who needs to be wise, needs to take on the responsibility of ensuring, that things are done decently and in order, and we move forward as a nation. We cannot continue with the same thing, stay in the same position, and expect. See, the law of motion say a body will remain constantly in a position of rest until acted upon by an external object. E go dey rest. E go dey there as long as e go dey there until something called, tamper with am. E go stand for one place gidigba. So we need to really understand these things, and we sincerely need to move forward. We can't just sit down there and pretend that everything is all right. Right? Where? How? From where to where? So these are some of the things that are happening that we don't need anybody to explain to us what did they go on. We don't need that. We just need to understand, say, the issue here, what is on ground, demand immediate attention, and we cannot allow the same thing to continue. Okay, we cannot allow the same thing to continue. So we need to rise up and ensure, say, we do everything humanly speaking possible, okay, to make sure, say, things go away. To make sure, say, things go away. And so this is what is happening. This is part of the issues that are going on. Why every single one of us must take, real caution and ensure, say, we do the real things to ensure, say, things go away. Everything wey dey happen for this country, results get consequences. So results get actions began consequences. Result get consequences. Everything we dey do. So this is what is going on. This is what is happening. Anyway, Nigerians, what do you think? What do you think? You see, so whether you like it or not, every one of us, we have to stay together, okay, and ensure say things are done well, because trouble go dey if wetin we dey call honesty and sincerity we dey neglect am. We must move forward, okay. So we just need to ensure, say, things do well. We just make sure, say, things go do well, and only that we will say enjoy our place and as our nation, as a people. Only that will, only that way. So you can see for a fact. Okay, so this is what is happening now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Yes. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us is bye for now.